Up everybody, it is Life's Apprentice. Well, today is a bad day. My firewood stand, my self-serve firewood stand got absolutely ransacked. So I'll show you that here. I'm going to get the tractor fired up and we're going to get it refilled. Well, she is cold. I don't have it plugged in. That was definitely a cold start right there. Well, it's only like single digits outside. It's really windy, so wind chill is probably below zero. We had the tractor going last week, but you can see the tracks here. The culprit drove right up in my yard and just completely emptied my stand, other than a few bundles. But they paid, which is awesome. So I came out and checked it. I saw them. They one customer literally bought $60 worth of firewood, so they bought both racks and I believe like 2 or 3 bundles, which is awesome. They paid. They didn't steal it, which is kind of what I was hinting at, but nope, they didn't. So yeah, it's cold, it's empty, and I want to make sure that tomorrow's supposed to be like 10 below zero, so I'd rather do it today when it's 10 above zero than tomorrow. So we're going to get this baby filled back up. I'm going to push some of the snow out of here so it's more accessible for the customers. Alright, well, I got the snow cleared. I think I saw that. Just try to make it a little bit more accessible if people are going to back up to it, which is great. I don't mind them doing that at all. Got the tractor here, and we have mostly ash. You can see there's a little maple, but this is mostly ash. You can see by the color, this stuff has been sitting split for, I don't know, 8 or 9 months. So this stuff is definitely ready to burn. We're going to grab off of this and kind of, this is the end of my pile. This is oak for myself to burn yet this winter. And then we're going to start taking firewood and going that way because this stuff is the oldest. And the stuff on the far side over there is the newest. So we'll start here and get you guys a spot set up. It is freaking cold. And we're going to try to get this baby set up and refilled. I've never used the tractor to fill this, so I don't really know how much to put in here, to be honest. Usually I use the wheelbarrow, and an oversized wheelbarrow is generally about perfect to fill up 1 rack. We need to fill up 2, so let's see if we can get this perfect. I doubt we will, but we'll try. Some nice looking wood. It's nice to see if you guys are in firewood. You know, when you make this stuff, you just don't know when it's going to sell, how fast it's going to sell. I mean, you can assume it's going to sell, but it's actually nice to see. Oh, there's a mouse nest. Little mousey living in there. It's nice to see the fruits of your labor, people buying it and getting paid for your work. You can hear that, nice and dry. It's soft maple and probably 70% soft maple, or 70% ash and 30% soft maple, from what I'm seeing. Which is kind of what I put out there. It is hardwood, but I'm not putting the best of the best out there. God, that wind chill's got to be, I don't know, it's probably 10 below zero. And I'm not really dressed to be outside in it for very long, but this should not take very long. I have some really cool ideas for my firewood stand next year that I'm really hoping to implement for the summer. And I got some big ideas. This year I was just trying it, seeing if it works. It does work. And now my goal is to increase sales, but last year, if you guys have been following my firewood journey, you'll know that I really didn't have a whole lot of inventory, so my main goal was inventory before sales. Now I'm getting to the point where I have a decent amount stocked up, and I can start selling some larger quantities. The biggest thing is last summer I had all this wood here, but it wasn't truly seasoned yet, so I wanted to make sure that I'm selling good wood and that people would come back because of that. And so far so good. I can fit a little bit more. Hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself. Dump this everywhere. Oh, there you can see it. I don't know, that's probably almost 4 feet tall. I don't know how wide that bucket is, 5 feet? Something like that. So let's go see how well I planned it. I'm not going to make any bundles today, it's just too cold, and I wouldn't figure people to buy too many bundles this time of the year, because if you're burning for heat, one bundle is not really going to do you a whole lot. So I'll have to make some bundles another day, but I have lots of bundle grade wood. All this is ash and maple, pretty much all through here, and I have 3 rows of it. So I mean, I have probably 4 cords right there. Some of that's at least 6 feet tall. This thing has heat in it and it feels so nice. That's one thing I'm really glad I paid extra for. This cab with heat and AC. I know these tractors are freaking expensive already, but I said, what the hell? If you're already spending that kind of money, why not get what you want? Heat and AC and all that. And God, I don't regret it, especially in the summer when the bugs are out and everything like that. Keeps the bugs off of you. And man, it's nice. It does cost a substantial amount more. And the one thing I don't like about this cab is when you're driving in the woods, you got to be a lot more careful. But it is nice. Like right now, that heat feels amazing. Being extra careful because the driveway is icy and bumpy, and I don't want to drop all this firewood. All right, don't tip it. Don't tip it. Don't tip it. Somehow I feel like I have way too much wood on here, but I don't know. Here's a little pay box. I did empty it and check it. They left 60. I don't remember how many bundles of them I had in there, but they cleaned me out, which is awesome. All right, let's see how close. Leave a bet in the comments. How close was I? I'll adjust you guys here. How close was I? How much is going to be left, or how much am I going to be short? I just already have that feeling I'm short. Well, that was pretty close to as much as I could have possibly put on here, I think, safely. And I don't think it's going to make it. Alright, I'm getting more confident that I have enough. I want people to get a good deal. I want them to come back. I don't want them to feel like they're getting ripped off, because there's definitely money to be made for the amount of work, and I like the idea of them picking it up and me not having to deliver it or be on any sort of time constraints. It's here, it works for me 24/7. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort once you have the wood. I definitely have enough. I think I have too much. Never a doubt. Never doubted it. Actually, yeah, I did. I doubted it. Never a doubt in my mind that I had enough. that's about right. A heaping bucket, oversized bucket, and I have what, 8 pieces left, and that sucker's full. I mean, that's about as full as you can get it. Like I said, these are 42-inch pallets, so this is 42 high, and then I put them on 2-foot centers, but with this and the other pallet, it ends up being like 21 or 22 inches wide. So it's less than a quarter of a face cord, and for $25, like I said, you're probably paying about $120, $125 per face cord, which is really a good deal for smaller quantity firewood. Alrighty, well, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. The old firewood stand is working. Like I said, it works 24/7 whether I'm here or not, as long as I keep it full. If you got something to say or you got questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you on the next one.